into an arena game. I just got a table that came together pretty quickly, and I only have a minute left to pick a faction, so I'm actually just going to jump right over to the game board and try to take a look here. I'm just going to pick something that I think is going to work okay, and then I'm going to break down the setup afterwards, because as I said, I'm kind of short time. Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm kind of sad that I'm disappointed at the same time that Deranged is, because, I don't know, I just found some time to sort of do this right now. Wanted to, I'll probably be streaming a couple of games back to back, but looks like Deranged is also streaming. This is his link for folks who haven't checked him out. You should definitely do so. Okay, so the reason I tossed in witches, because I love witches. They were a lot of fun on this map. There aren't any air cult rewards. That's kind of not great. But key thing that I'm looking at even before I look, I mean, obviously round 6 towns, like very like big econ witches kind of stuff, so that looks fun. But there's 4 key pass tiles here that are sort of going to be coveted for the opening. Like no one's going to want the TP bonus. The coins are kind of underwhelming for a lot of factions. Sometimes the cult coins can be handy, but it's contextual. But temp ship, very powerful. Depending on the faction, temp ship can be great. Generically great for everyone. Worker power, generically amazing. Probably all other variables being equal, probably the best starting pass tile in the game is the bonus spade. 2 worker bonus, very good for most factions, but awesome for a couple of them. So the way I look at this is like, which faction would I be happy with any of these? Well, I'm never getting a spade in first seat, but I might get temp ship or big building. And either of those I'm okay with. If I get the big building, I just open stronghold, and that's awesome. If I get temp ship, then I just open temple and a bunch of dwellings. If for some reason this comes to me, probably just a temple and try to get double dig. Like, it's just nice. Witches against engineers are interesting. I think NG. Ooh, this is interesting. We have a big 4 in a row on a color wheel. So Chaos and NG are both sandwiched. Green, gray, red, yellow. I should really take a look at these players. So Arnix chose to go with a sandwiched engineer situation. Hey Diggs, Diggs BTW. Just call you Diggs on chat if that's okay. Kasic's pretty good. Zordok, brand new to the game, looks like it. This could be deceiving because this person could be like a pro from Snellman or something, but I mean, they only have 2 games of history. Oh yeah, so I mean, you know, they've played 2 non-ranked games. They won this one. Oh, but it was against other lower ranked players. And then they lost in this game to a 300 ranked. Okay, so they are fairly new. Kasic's decent. Arnix has played a lot, but seems to be sort of still struggling with some aspects of the game, I suppose. And so Kasic's our strongest opponent here. I assume Kasic will know that probably Nomads or Witches are both the best here, if for no other reason than just they're on the edge of the color wheel. Nomads can handle the sandwich or the color, having, you know, people fighting over so many hexes. Nomads can handle a bit better. They start with 3 dwellings, so stronghold's really helpful. They can just get it out here. Round 6 towns is great for Nomads. Round 6 towns is not so great for engineers. They struggle building them a bit more, although they can do okay on this map. But I find with engineers, they just usually want to found their towns early because they really want that extra economy. Engineers really want to found towns in like rounds 3, 4, and 5, and they want to take like a ship town and like a cult town that gets them a spade, and like a worker town or a coin town even, and just like really get their economy going. So waiting till round 6 to found all their towns is not always the greatest. And then Chaos are bad town builders. So yeah, Chaos here probably just goes, as Chaos here I would actually just do the double temple route maybe and delay my sanctuary till round 4. I might just open temple, double econ, and dwelling. Like I take the spade maybe. Engineers probably just take worker power. Nomads probably just take big building. I don't know. This feels like this is very good for witches here. Kind of wish I could just get like an awesome deal on them, but I don't think that's necessarily going to happen. Catholic seems to be bidding on them. Where are the starting places? I think witches. I mean, I think nomads are F4, E7. I think chaos is probably just D3, and I think engineers are E4, E8, and witches are F8. So I think this line of stuff is taken with nomads over here, and then either here or here with their last dwelling. And then, so really the question is it's like, where do witches and engineers put their second dwelling? What witches want here is for engineers to go G4, and they'll start here. And then build a stronghold and jump over here. And then they can just form a town up here on this stuff. I think what engineers are supposed to do is take D1. Which is still kind of fine for witches. It means that they're going to get this stuff, but witches can just stronghold and probably beat them over here and still town up here. Then they can just town here, which is really easy. Yeah, I think the thing is like witches... Oh, my system's locking up. But I think witches just don't mind engineers as much. Engineers take this nice hex from witches, E8, which opens up a free green. But otherwise, I think engineers just hate green way more than green hates gray. Anyhow, sorry that took me a long time. I mean, nomads are also probably okay here. Man, I'd love to get on the big building bonus. An open stronghold here. Especially with this temple round. It's really sick. You could just temple for like water 1 the following round. This is a great witches track sanctuary in here. Just get your dwellings out. Like, yeah. What point do I take a little bit off nomads? Guess I should look at where the leech part is happening. Yeah, it really just depends on where engineers go. I think as witches, what you do is you just put your first dwelling on F8, and then you just see what engineers do, and hopefully they go E8, G4. Although if they go D1, I don't even know that I care that much. I think as witches, I just F8, F3. And I think you just town down here, you town down here, and then you town up here. And you connect through these two hexes. Or you end up digging all of this stuff. There's no ship VP, so you just connect at the end of the game. Maybe I'm being totally goofy here, but I think witches are fine. I'm glad that nomads are being bid down. Nomads are just really good on this map and good in general. Like, I think you can totally have a very good nomads game here. Don't super see the engineers stuff. I also want to bid on something else other than witches, just so my auction isn't lame. I think if Cassock goes on witches again, do I just jump to nomads for a point? So Chaos takes spade or big building. If they take spade, then engineers probably take worker power, so nomads just get big building and can open stronghold. That's if Chaos takes spade. If Chaos takes big building, engineers get spade, and then nomads just has worker power. Nomads start here and here. Chaos is their neighbor on one of these spots. The other two they can just dig. All right. I think I'll probably get bid off nomads. I just don't want Cassock to think that they can just bid me down indefinitely. As witches, do I just take a worker's action anyhow and just open stronghold? I'd only get 3 dwellings out is the problem. Temp ship in first seat would actually be really good. That might happen. And then I would do a stronghold. Bunch of dwelling kind of thing. Would try to get a worker's action, build a stronghold. Chaos and engineers aren't taking temp ship. And nomads will take worker power if it's handed to them. I think witches just get temp ship here. So I think you start here and here. I think you upgrade here. You take a worker's action. You build a stronghold. You fly here, and then you build dwellings here and here. And then you hope to pass on one of these coin tiles or get a coins action and basically temple for water 1 the following round, and then build a dwelling like on C2 or I6. So I'm just going to start on F8 and just see what NGs do. And I think G4 is a bit better for us, but I don't think I'm very sad. Yeah, G4 is better. I don't know, but I think Gray is supposed to go D1 in this matchup. Like, supposed to. You know, I mean, there are landscapes, and you can, like, start G4 and do stuff like this. And just, like, build a town. I mean, you're sandwiched as engineers. Are you really going Earth 1 in connection? Like, I don't know. Makes sense. I think I still just go here. I don't know if nomads if you go C8 or H5. I think if you go C8, then you want to open a stronghold. Because you can sandstorm this and maybe even this green or something, and that's kind of cool. But you wouldn't want to like double spade these hexes and then sandstorm to this. So I don't know, what am I saying? You start H5 if you want to take early spade, so you start C8 if you want a stronghold. Is that consistent? Maybe that's gibberish. Because I guess you can just sandstorm stuff over here for a town, and you just dig out like a sanctuary town, and you sandstorm that. I don't know. Nomads might not be thinking stronghold. They might build a stronghold in round 4, but I think there's a lot of utility in just building big buildings early when the pass tile is in, personally. I think this is D3. Yeah. And I think it's a spade, but maybe you just open sanctuary. It's probably fine. Yeah, and then you can just open temple, a couple dwellings. Like you can just open earth 2 and, I don't know, 4 power or 3 coins, whatever you think's more important. And then just temple again in round 2. It hits the track a lot better. It doesn't make much utility of this pass tile is the only problem. But, yeah. I would assume this is worker power. I kind of want temp ship here. Is that crazy? And then I just spend my first action workers. He took temp ship. All right, so I just get... Okay, so I am just doing this. So then I am opening temple. Really want a stronghold. Huh. Reason it matters for this first upgrade is I think I'd rather a stronghold here with this stuff and a temple here. I mean, I could just delay my stronghold. Am I gonna lose this and am I gonna lose this? That's my problem. And then my connection is kind of suspect. So the question is, do I still just open stronghold? So if I open stronghold, I would spend 6 workers. I would have 1 left and I would build a dwelling. So I would end with 2 dwellings on the board. So that's 3 worker production. Right? We build a stronghold. It's going to cost 6. I have 1 left. So I'd actually have enough for a temple next round. I don't need to take a worker's action. So I do just build a stronghold this round and a temple next. And I'm okay that I'm just going stronghold dwelling as my opening. Why does that seem suspect? Because I'm okay just having 4 workers next round because I can just build a temple and then use my stronghold as a dwelling. And then round 3, I just fly up here and dig this stuff. I'll get like 3-4 dwellings out. I mean, nomads are just opening stronghold. Nomads are apt to also just cause a lot of confusion here. Like if he just takes this or something. I get to go to F5 before nomads can do anything about it, which is nice. And engineers get double dig, although what are they going to do with it? Take this? Yeah, engineers really hate green on this map. More than green hates engineers. Oh, he just double digs this. 100%. Of course. And then he just connects and he just like does a town up here. Maybe he, I don't know, he's probably not going to raise me to C2. That I don't really get. Or B4, C3. B4, C3. Oh, he's on temp ship. Oh, of course. Yeah, he just does C3. Here. And then goes like 1, 2, 3 and just gets out 4 dwellings. And then he can just build a couple temples next round. Don't really know why I went for this one. Which means if he takes c3, c2 is kind of under attack. So yeah. So it's this round, it's probably c2 next round, and it's probably i6 in round 3. Yep. I don't know where nomads are going to put their first sandstorm. But I ain't going to wait around and find out. I'm probably opening Stronghold too much as witches, but I'm just like a stubborn Terra Mystica player. And like, I don't know. I mean, I just played an open table game where I like probably overvalued a Stronghold and economy and stuff, but I just don't know how to play without it. Like, how do you deal with this stuff without a Stronghold? It's too much. I guess you just stop caring about connection. I don't know. This is probably Earth 2. I went Earth 1 and Earth 2. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going here. Nomads get a bunch of leech. I mean, I'm just passing on 7 coins so hard. I mean, it's going to be awesome. I don't know what Nomad Sandstorm. This would be annoying if they took this, but then I could just do this stuff later. I mean, they could really just take both of these if they want to be super annoying. This is more efficient for them. Challenging this stuff is nice. But this stuff is under threat. So do they do something like... Maybe they take this stuff. Is this how they're connecting? I don't really understand how nomads connect. I don't know. Zordok might also be considering what to do with their power because they're building a dwelling, which they have the resources for. Nomads stomp this too much. I don't want to build a temple that's not going to be part of a sanctuary in round 4 because I don't think I'm building a second temple. So I want to be careful where I put this. If he takes this or this right now, it really makes this... Like, I need one of these, right? If he sandstorms e4, then I'd need to spade g4 to open up this stuff later. If he takes this, then I need this, and that seems really unlikely. I mean, it's still a little sketchy. I guess what I'd want to do to be safe is to take g4. And then this is a... I mean, I need to double dig this before nomads take 2 spades. Or I can take this and this or something. Like, g4 makes this flexible. Otherwise, engineers are just going to take this. So I can fly up here. Maybe this is a sanctuary town. Maybe I just build my temple here and ignore this. Because next round is basically a temple. And then a flight. Oh, that's super nice. Yeah, some leech. And I don't have enough workers to just double dig next round is the problem. And I do want a temple. So, I guess I'm just passing for 7 coins, and then I have a bunch of power. And it's unclear what I do with that power. I can buy a priest and send it to a cult. I can just take more coins. Or I could save for double dig in round 3. I can also spade down a dwelling right now, but then I'm concerned is that I lose out on a pass tile. I really just want a bunch of coins. Like I could single spade. And then nomads pass for coins. And then engineers stay in. And then chaos also pass for probably just coins. And then I would get a spade. But no coins. And I don't have enough for spade and coins this round. So it's probably just passing. It's just taking this. What I would love is double dig in this round. That's going to be super clutch. So I guess the question is, do I want another coins action? Or do I just temple? I have lots of coins for now. Coins are just always better to have in general. Like I think I could just temple here maybe for even Earth 1, which wasn't part of the plan. I think I'm getting a bunch of leech from NG. We just get to pass onto a spade. Nomads have nothing better to do next round other than just to build a temple if it's important to them. Presumably they just build it here. So I mean I can take another coins action, or I can just try to get temple on Earth 1 if it's important to me. I think it is. I think I'm okay with this, and then I probably just fly to C2. If I get enough leech this round, I can take a power action this round and still have enough for the double dig next round. Oh baby, and getting on this pass tile is going to be nice. Who took coins? That makes sense. That makes sense. God, the leech. So, question is, do I stay in the round long enough to buy a priest and send it to a cult? I got to do something with this power. I think the answer is that I do. This would be 1 flies 2, 3, 4 more turns. How many more does chaos have? Send a priest to a cult. Build a temple. So that's 3. So that priest is costing me the first pass. Or sorry, it is costing me, yeah, the ability to pass first. Nomads are building a temple, so they have 2 more. So they're out pretty quick. I would have to literally temple and then fly. I mean, I guess the other thing is I'm just going to take this priest. I think the backup is that I get on NG's spade, which is also just really nice. So now I think nomads are going to try to build a temple this round, but probably on e7. Unless he's a Leech Fiend and he wants the extra power from me. It's probably actually correct to build it on g4. Well, no, what am I saying? He wants his temple in a different location in his stronghold, most likely. So I guess he does just give a copious amount of Leech to NG and to Chaos and NG, who aren't going to return the favor. Might also just skip the temple and just get out a bunch of dwellings. Okay, his power for double dig. Takes the workers. I mean, that's reasonable, I guess. Don't know what those extra workers are going to be used for. That was a mistake on my end. I wasn't paying attention to the fact that that was under threat by engineers, actually. Whoops. I should have flown there. That was a mistake. I mentioned NG having a spade. Failed to actually handle that correctly. Okay, so that's bad. But it looks like nomads have a longer round. Whoa. Oh, do I send this priest to a cult or do I just pass on to the spade? I feel like the spade is just really important. Oh no, I need to fly. What am I talking about? Oh, I have the longest rounds in the world. I'm just going to fly up here. So NG just gets double dig next round if engineers wants it. Okay. When it comes back to me, I do pass. I think I actually pass for the spade. If NG takes double dig, then I will take single spade. Probably. If I can get the single spade and workers on this pass tile, if I can get single spade and the workers action on this pass tile, I can actually upgrade shipping and go 1, 2, flight is 3, and then 4, and then like 5 dwellings. That's if I get the workers. Now if engineers, because engineers presumably just want to double dig this stuff. He's on temp shipping again. Oh, maybe he's taking, must be double dig, eh? Although if I can just get double spade, then this is just a lot better. I think these workers are okay. I think I'm just passing here. I'm just taking this. So Inchi's done a pretty good job, actually. There was a 5-power priest. Cool. I actually don't hate that. Do something with your power. Yeah. Probably just 6 coins here. So, I'm going to take double spade here. I can dig this, which is quite nice. I feel like I want to dig this and build on it, though. And I don't want to leave a green open in front of... I think I just dig this and this. So this might never be a town. I mean, nomads could just take this if they wanted to, or take this. I've kind of done what I can with this stuff. But the dream is to be able to double dig this at some point. So the fact that Chaos sent this priest off means that they're not going to try to come here this round. So it means I have 2 hexes here that these can be a backup. Or sorry, 2 hexes here that can make this a town. This can make it a sanctuary town, and this can just make it a normal, non-sanctuary required town. I could just send a priest to air. If I could ever get a coins action, I imagine Chaos just takes coins now. Yeah. I could upgrade shipping and get more dwellings out. So the question is, do I just want to send a priest to Earth here because it's open? And I can get out 2 dwellings this round. Otherwise I could burn off 3 power tokens and have no power left for coins. I think a priest to Earth is okay. So the way this still goes okay is if I can just take this hex. Well, it's tricky. It's still really like 3 towns here, obviously. But without this, it makes it very difficult. This could be a sanctuary town with chaos. That would mean I need another temple up here before I could sanctuary, and I want to build my sanctuary next round for water 1. So maybe I do sanctuary and try to secure this, and then this just becomes a town like this. It's a lot of digs though. Engineers also beat me over there. That's really annoying. I just have to secure this now. So I doubt I'll be able to, but... Oh wait, Chaos did get to 2 shipping. Okay. So I think they probably do just take e5 this round. Oh no, they come up here, but they can't reach here. Anyhow, if I can, I just want to pass on to 7 coins, and then I can afford to open with double dig, and I'll take this or this, and then build a sanctuary. But I need a big blast of coins to be able to justify taking double spade again, because otherwise my power needs to be for coins. Yeah, it's a lot more spades than I need this game if I want 3 towns. Just because of where my sanctuary, where my temple is placed. I would need 2 here or here, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, or 5, 6, and 7 or 7. So 3 up here. Okay, so I do just get to pass on the 7 coins. And so I will pass. I'll have 11 in bowl 2, which is enough to burn off half my tokens to get double dig. And of course I have a dwelling, so I'll just take this first action. I mean, I suppose there's a possibility of like a water 1 rush. And unless I think double dig is under threat. And it's okay. Or sorry, unless I think double dig's under threat, then I don't need to open with it. Nice, that's helpful. Oh yeah, and I'll get 2 each here. 2 more here, nice. So I imagine nomads are a little concerned about getting water 1 blocked as well. So I think I can open with a sanctuary for water 1 and they're not going to stomp this hex because I think they just want to get, they just want water 1. But I have no idea. Because I think that's just important to me. I don't know, I don't want to sit here all damn night and think about it. They might just take it. Oh, sorry. All right, I have no idea how to gauge things. Water 1, water 2. A lot of fights on those cults. So it feels a lot more like a two-town game. I don't know how to spam that, or I don't know how to delete that spam. I wish I did. Spade actually looks tempting, to be perfectly honest, but I think I should try to... Oh no, I want... what am I talking about? I want Nomad's pass tile. Chaos are first to pass. I probably can't stall engineers, but I think a priest to air just to sort of get some more power. I could take a bridge this turn. All right, now I take a bridge. I want to be careful with those 4-for-3s, but I think I can still use the resources. So I think what I'll do now is just take some of the bridge pressure out of the game. So I'm not getting Nomad's pass tile. So how bad do I want Engineer's pass tile? It's good, but a spade and a 7 coin action is not terrible if I'm just going to lose out on all this stuff. And as it stands, yeah. So I think if Chaos, I want Chaos to send this priest to a cult, actually. Yeah, I've decided I shouldn't be fighting this fight, and instead I should just pass for a spade and more. And oh, I have my flight. What am I talking about? Oh, rats. All right. So I probably lose the spade here with Chaos, which is kind of annoying. Four for 3, yes. Oh, Chaos has water too. Okay. And I think Chaos wants to use it. Yeah, okay. So now I pass out of the round. I take a coins action. I have a spade in hand. And then if I get some more leech and double dig comes back to me, it smells a lot more like a third town again. Oh. So basically committing to a third town if I do this. That's a lot of expensive leech. And I have to take a coins action. I want a spade here and here. And I want a double dig and a spade. 1, 2, 3. I want 5 spades. I don't need any more bridges. I have 1 in hand, and I have power on me for double dig. So I basically need 2 hard digs this game or another double dig. Assuming that the power I have can be used for double dig, which I think it can, unless Chaos just wants more spades. But I mean, I have the power. So resources-wise, I'm sort of like 2 spades short of a 3-town game. But the game might have been a bit too expensive, because as it stands, I'm going to need to upgrade shipping 3 times to connect, and I still don't have a second temple. Like, I'm missing coins. I guess next round I am building out a bunch of trading posts. Probably 1 here, 1 here. I'll dig and build here and build a trading post, maybe. Or do some up here. It's not a trading post round, but I'm out of dwellings. I will actually take these hexes these games. I feel like I can get down to 15 structures. So even if I do 3-town, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. These would be 14 and 15. My point is that I will use my flight down here next round, and my flight in the last round here, and then everywhere else I'll just like dig and build. Oh, I also have this green hex that's free. If I get double dig next round as well, which I'm a free power short of being able to do, and someone not taking it, then I could get up to, in theory, 4 dwellings out. That would involve me building 3 TPs. I don't know though. I don't know if I have enough coins for that. To do that, I'd have to build 3 TPs and pay for 3 dwellings. And I would need 15 coins, which I don't have if I'm double digging. I also have to watch my priests. I basically have 2 priests this game. The one I have plus my income for next round, and I need 3 for shipping. Okay, so there's the double dig plans. That's interesting. I think I just then hard dig down a dwelling. I think I'm hard digging this turn. And then if I can double dig next turn, I just do this. Because no one's going to take that. You can use my bonus spade here, build a dwelling. Then I'm on a dwelling, so I trading post. Trading post. Like trading post, hard dig down a dwelling, fly, something like that. That would be 3 dwellings in the dwelling round, 3 TPs. And then I would just need double dig. As for shipping, I need to pay for 3 shipping. Yeah. Point is about the priests and shipping stuff. I'd love to fight these cults a little bit more. There's still 2 cult towns in the game. The cult towns look really nice here on fire and water as well. And I probably just win air. And if I can send a priest to earth, like there's a chance I just get this town too. Or this cult as well. Maybe from chaos. That might be kind of crazy thinking. I'm just going to take this right now before engineers do anything weird with it. Because once again, I doubt they're going to do that, but it would just make this town really awkward. So I'll just do this now. And then I can trading post both of these, this round even, and it's not going to town up. I will TP over here, though. Certainly. I might TP here this round. I don't know. I'm only building 1 TP over here, so I'll do it down here on G3. So this is definitely a TP. This is definitely a TP. Oh, I don't need another TP up here, actually. And I want to save them up here. So if I don't know how many TPs I'm building, but it's going to go like G9, G3, and then probably a 3rd one up here. I suppose it could be a 4th. But I haven't counted my resources. I guess engineers are trying to just make a play for network. Well, except for they can't connect this way. If they take this, they would need to dig this. Oh, that's really helpful. I think that was just a lot of points for me. Don't see how else. Let me give Nomad's Leech first. One, two, yeah, engineers, if they take this, they still can't connect. They would have to take this. There's no way they can connect, right? No. Nomads will connect just by smashing the stuff together. So I'll just build up here for now. And I suppose if I want to like fire too some stuff, I do want to be kind of careful. Oh no, I just TP dwelling, and then I'll TP down here, which doesn't need it. Gosh, it seems kind of insane to try this like 3-town shenanigans, but problem is I want to stay in the round and do a lot of stuff, but passing for 8 points and 2 workers is just really tempting. Yeah. It's probably just the TP. Oh, it's the big building tile. I mean, I guess the thing is, getting on 6 coins is not the end of the world. It really isn't. It's basically 6 points for me. I should do something about this, but it means I need 2 priest towns or ship towns. If I get 16 cult points this game, 8, 4, 2, and 2, reading that backwards, 2, 2, 4, and 8, and 18 network points. Although I'll probably only end with 4 structures on my board. Nomads might just beat my network here. I just have one more move left. Just build a dwelling down here. Then I'm hoping to just get double dig next round. I mean, I guess NG could take it, but I don't know really what it does for them. And then I think I can double spade and build a dwelling here. Temple for fire too. and then hard dig this, basically. Just doing this because I'll probably just fly to this or build on it next round, I think. I'm talking about building 1, 2, 3 more structures. Well, maybe not. So he passes, probably just for coins. I end up on 4 coins in a cult step, which isn't actually that great. In which case I might just take the worker power coin. Worker power 2 coins. Because it's actually more resources than 4 coins in a cult step. It's a half a resource more in exchange for a cult step. So if I have 6 power coming in, that's like having 8 power in bowl 2. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's double dig and 2 coins. Both shipping towns and yeah, both priest towns are still available. So if I get double dig, then I have 2 power left of coins, in which case I need a hard dig, and I pay for 1 dwelling. I fly to the other one, and I have 2 coins left, and then I need a temple, and then I need 3 ship advances. So I have 2 coins left. So of my current resources plus what I'm getting on a pass tile, I need 13 things. 9, 10, that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and a half things. Sorry, folks, I just got to count this out a little bit. Yeah, so I need like a ship town and 2 priest towns, and then I have a spare priest or something like that. Or sorry, yeah, I'm 8 resources short. Okay, so is the cult step helpful? I think the cult step's actually okay because it allows me to lock up air without taking a cult town, which I might not be able to afford. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I'll just pass for worker power coin. Or sorry, 4 coins in a cult step. 2, 3. Exchanging a half a resource. I think I'm just doing this. And I'm hoping engineers don't take double dig here, basically. He has Earth 1 and expansion is good, but I say coins makes most sense. This is a pretty ugly game, I gotta say. Do not try at home. So I have to take double dig now just in case Chaos wants it. Yeah, and I need, for my towns, I need at least a ship town. If not 2, and then like an 11 pointer or something. So. $28. And I'm double digging. So I have 2 here, 2, 3, 13. I have 22 resources. And I'm 6 resources short. That includes the priests. So I think if my math is right, I can actually like ship town, which is 5 resources. I can ship priest and then anything I want or something. So I'm going to incessantly like check that math a lot until I'm like certain of it. But I'll see how many towns are coming in. I guess it's just going to be 1 from chaos and 2 from engineers. And engineers are, if they fire 2, they can have a town now and then a town in a turn from now. Yeah. Like I just have to count how many towns are coming in when, because that's a total of 3 possible towns coming in the next 2 turns. What I'd love to do is use like well, maybe I don't want my cult bump on air. I'm just a little concerned this player is going to like temple for air 3 or something silly. Oh no, he already has air 3. What am I talking about? That's wonderful. Never mind, people. I just temple for fire 2 and take stuff. And hope it's enough points. It really doesn't feel like it. 3 towns, which is my witch's ability. That's the track bonus. And if I do like 4, 9, and 8, and then that's the shipping upgrades. And then I build a dwelling at some point for 2 points. This is like pretty horrible, guys. And then I have a cult. I have a second. And then maybe I have 2 points somewhere on the bottom, and then network. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Oh, okay, 129 plus network, which nomads. Oh, I also need a trading post to get this dwelling down. I'm smart. Damn it. I don't need to pay for this. That's a witch's ride, a temple, a hard 3-worker dig, 7 workers. So I have the workers. I need 2 priests and a lot of coins. Sorry, this is just going to be really annoying, guys, while I do this. That's the amount of resources I have. I need 30. So I need 11 resources, of which 2 are priests. So this is 10 resources, and my cult bump here is 11. So what I want to do right now is fire 2 for 2 shipping towns. Yikes. Okay. Let's get it over with. That was pretty ugly. Don't do that at home, kids. So now I need a trading post and a hard dig. And 1 more ship upgrade. It's 5 workers, 7 coins, and a priest. So I have the workers and priests, so I can just count everything as coins. So I need 13 resources, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then my cult bump is a 13th resource. Or that's a 13th resource. So I'm going to decline that. I want a bump on probably Earth anyhow, which means I'm just going to build this trading post. Hard dig, decline build. Hard dig, decline build, witch's ride, take the 11-pointer, manually upgrade ship with these last 4 workers or something. Oh, okay, so it's a hard dig, which leaves me with 1 worker left and 2 coins here. That's 3 resources. I bump here for a 4th resource. I witch's ride. I take the 11-pointer. I upgrade ship. And I see how many points that is. It's going to be 4 points for advancing ship, 11 for the 11-pointer, 5 for the track, 5 for my ability. I passed for nothing. And I currently have 89. And then I'll have a cult. Probably a 2nd place. And then probably 2 points on the rest of the cults. And nomads will have to build 2 more structures to beat me. Which he can probably, well, let's say we tie. I'm 143 here. Oh yeah, templing into verb. Anyhow. So the 11-pointer is gone, so it's either a priest or a cult town. It's an interesting question. I guess it just has to be the cult town. I mean, it does give me some more power. A cult town makes my cult bump. I mean, it's at least as good as 9 points, probably. Like, the reason it's worse is if Kasich has stuff to do with all of their resources, and I can just call pump for the power I need, and this is still 2 points, and this is just 1. Like, a priest town just allows me to take this step. So I'd be losing a point to get... I'd probably just make it back in resource points anyhow. It's fine. I think it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a resource point, so it's a wash, so it is better. Okay, call town it is. Are nomads building another dwelling? I think this is the luckiest break in the world if they don't have 2 ship, because they have enough resources to just work or convert. So I think I just get 18 points here for network. Which feels like a bit of a crime. What was that? Oh, a temple for Air 1. Seems good. So I'm just upgrading ship here. Yeah, there's no more power actions I can take, so it doesn't really matter how I cycle this stuff. I'm just going to do this. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, and I do get a resource point. Okay, so my... this call pump will be worth a point to water. I might advance to... fire. I don't know what Kasich's doing with their priests is the problem. But they have a stronghold out, so they're worth 3 points just in Bridge. Mind you, they have a lot of workers, so I don't really know. Call bump on water guarantees me a point. Call bump to fire probably helps secure 2. Sort of. Means that Kasich would have to send both priests there. Does Kasich have... Oh, Kasich just has water too. I'm just losing fire. Probably. Or earth. It doesn't really matter. So I think a call bump to water for a resource point actually makes the most sense, because I bet Kasich will just take the points from me, and so really all, like, I can spend a point to force Kasich to use 1 more priest. I'm getting into the weeds here, guys. Maybe I should defend my 2nd place. I don't know that it matters that much. I think it's actually correct to just do this. I assume I lose one of these. So we'll say it's 2, 4, 8. 18 points in network and a resource point. So I'm 146 here. So it's like fine, but I feel like I had a really in some regards, I kind of felt like I made some lucky decisions throughout. I feel like this should have been higher. I feel like I got a great deal on witches. I was able to open Stronghold into Temple for Earth 1. I got lots of early leech. I got a coins action. Yeah. I don't know, I guess Chaos are just in second here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. I'll just call that 17. I don't know how they're going to fight with it. Let's give them the extra point, though. We'll call it 18 cult points. 6 on network, right? 107 in hand, passes for 8. So Chaos are, like, pretty close behind me. Oh, 6 in network. 8 in hand. Yeah, 18 cult, 6 network, 107 right now. And then passes for 8, and then has 7 resources. So that's probably just like, I don't know, some dwellings. Gosh, Chaos is close to beating me here. I mean, if it's just, oh, actually that could be costing me the game here soon. That's points from me. Okay, that is, well, so it's 2 resource points. Yeah. Okay. Let's assume Chaos gets second in air. It's like their best case scenario. And 2 resource points. Best case scenario, they are 141. They are 141. Okay, I don't think I can lose because I would need to lose 3 more call points. But damn, I think this is close. Yeah, the fact that engineers took points from me and didn't fight Chaos on them. I mean, it's not like I don't blame them for doing that. It all makes a ton of sense. It's just that swing, like, those swings are very relevant. Yeah, I don't think this was a very good Witches game. I think I should have been able to do a lot better than this margin. Like, but I'll take the win. But gosh, like, I felt like I was actually handed a lot there and just misplayed my stuff. I don't know. I'm just being hard on myself and annoying. No, it's a fun badge to have. Yeah, so Chaos Chaos didn't score as much as I thought they did, I guess. Oh, I took a lot of expensive leech. So I think probably what this is that in a round 6 town game, it's really hard to give up on your town dreams. I mean, it was probably fine, but there's an argument to be made that, like, I had to lose an exceptional amount of leech basically to get this third town, and it might not have been worth it. Or it was, but it probably was only by a couple of points. I really felt like I was handed the world with this stuff. Yeah, with NG's placements, Stronghold into Temple. Nomads are pretty annoying, actually, a little bit in taking this hex from me, but it's also kind of expected. Like, they need to nuke something with their Stronghold. I think if I get up here, like, this town was 1, 2, 3, 4 digs, and this is an extra dig. It's a dig cheaper, I guess, which I don't know why I think that's relevant. Maybe it's not as much of a mistake as I think it was. I don't really know. I never felt like I had a booming economy. It was like I barely sort of squeaked this game by, and I felt like a lot of stuff was sort of working well for me. Yet I just like barely made it through. Yeah, I'm curious to see where. So Chaos basically, like, I was gonna say, like, where did Chaos get all their points? Well, they didn't actually score that many. They started with 30, as they should have here. They just didn't leech that much, and they just scored 115 points. Like, they got all the favor tiles. They hit the track almost as well as I did. Hit bonus cards slightly better. They founded less towns. Although I got 3 towns in round 6, and they didn't get any, I don't think. Oh, I guess they did found this town in the last round, but they just scored way more points in the other rounds. Like, my dwelling round wasn't that great. It was probably a few dwellings. I hit this once. I guess I hit this a few times, but I sort of mucked up this round. It didn't go to as many dwellings as I wanted to. Yeah, so anyhow, I'll stop yammering on about the game. It was fine enough. I'm just going to end the stream for the VOD, and then I am going to just jump into another one. So if folks are still interested in more Terra Mystica, I'll see you in just a few minutes. Yeah, I'm just going to end this, and then I'll jump in the queue, and when I get a game, I'll start up the stream. All right, thanks everyone. Bye for now.